Hey beautiful soul, it's Pandora. Welcome back to this sacred space where we explore the deeper meaning behind your birth date, because your soul didn't choose that number randomly. It chose it for a reason, a lesson, a mission, a vibration that holds the essence of who you are. And today, we're stepping into the deep, compassionate, and karmic energy of the 9th. So if you were born on the 9th of any month, September 9th, January 9th, December 9th, this message is for you. Or maybe you love someone who was born on the 9th and you want to understand their heart more clearly. Because people born on the 9th are different. You've lived lifetimes. You carry stories in your eyes. You feel everything, not just for yourself, but for others too. You're not just a person, you're a bridge, a guide, a soul that's walked through fire and came back to light the way for others. Let's begin. The meaning of the number 9 in numerology. In numerology, the number 9 is the end of the cycle. It holds the energy of completion and closure and wisdom from many lifetimes, empathy and universal love and healing and sacrifice and humanitarianism and service, letting go, art, beauty, and emotional depth. 9 is often called the number of the old soul, because it's not here to build empires or chase fame. It's here to feel, to heal, and to complete karmic chapters. If number 1 says, let's begin, number 9 says, let's release, let's forgive, let's love one last time before we transcend. People born on the 9th often have one foot in the present and one foot in the spiritual world. You feel things others can't name. You know things you were never taught. You carry grief, wisdom, and beauty all at once. You are the final breath before a new beginning. Core personality traits of people born on the 9th. Let's talk about your energy, because it's layered, soulful, and ancient. People born on the 9th tend to be empaths and intuitive feelers, and passionate and emotionally generous, are creative and artistic and wise beyond their years and drawn to healing, humanitarianism, or service, romantic, sensitive, and loyal, but private, often carrying burdens that don't belong to them. You are someone who loves big, even if you've been hurt. You're not afraid to care, but you are afraid to be misunderstood. You've likely experienced loss, betrayal, or major transformation early in life, because your soul signed up to learn and teach through pain. But pain doesn't define you. Your heart does. Your emotional world, deep, healing, and full of memory. You don't just feel emotions, you become them. You may cry at music, at beauty, at someone else's story. You absorb the energy in rooms, in people, in silence. You feel the unspoken words, the grief people hide, the longing behind their smiles. You love to help, to understand, to sit beside others in their storms. You may not have had someone do that for you, but you became that for others. But here's what your soul is learning. You don't have to suffer to deserve love. You don't have to carry everyone else's pain. You are allowed to feel joy without guilt. You are allowed to be more than just the healer. You are also here to be held. Shadow traits and sacred wounds. Every soul has shadows, and yours are sacred too. 1. Martyrdom. You give and give, until there's nothing left. You stay too long. You love too hard. You take on pain that isn't yours, hoping you can fix, save, or change someone else's path. But your love doesn't need to bleed to be real. You don't have to suffer to be spiritual. Your lesson? Help without losing yourself. 2. Difficulty letting go. Because you feel so deeply, endings hit hard. You may hold on to people, memories, or wounds for years, but your soul is here to complete, not cling. Trust that what ends is meant to make space for rebirth. 3. Guilt and emotional weight. You carry guilt for not doing enough, for not saving someone, for feeling joy when others are hurting. But guilt is not your guide. Your heart knows how to love without shame. 4. Fear of being misunderstood. You think in metaphors, you speak in silence, and you may feel like no one truly sees you. But please don't shrink. Your soul is rare, not wrong. Your past lives and soul contracts. You've lived many lifetimes, and they echo through your current one. You may have been a healer, priestess, or shaman, and a servant or caretaker who gave everything for others, a poet, musician, or artist who died for your work, a revolutionary or peacekeeper, a soul who lost great love and vowed to find it again. Because of this, you may carry past life grief that doesn't make sense, and karmic relationships that burn hot, fast, and painfully, and deep calling to help others, even without knowing why, an old ache, like your soul has been tired for centuries. This life is about healing the past by finally choosing yourself. Love and relationships for the nine-born. You love with your whole being. You don't fall in love, you surrender to it. In relationships, you romantic and poetic, devoted and idealistic and sensitive to your partner's moods, and capable of great healing, but vulnerable to heartbreak and drawn to soul connections, deep, karmic, transformative. But love isn't always easy for you. You may fall for people who need healing and stay too long, trying to fix what's broken, confuse love with sacrifice, and experience love as loss, or loss as love. Your lesson is this: you deserve a love that uplifts you, not one that drains you. A love that feeds your soul, not one that wounds it. You are here to give great love, but also to receive it. Career and soul purpose. You're not meant for rigid rules or soulless systems. You are here to serve, heal, create, or guide. You thrive in careers that allow creativity, emotional connection, and spiritual depth, and humanitarian work, intuition, and flexibility. Ideal paths include artist, musician, or writer and therapist, counselor, or spiritual healer and teacher, advocate, teacher, or social worker and doctor, nurse, or holistic practitioner and nonprofit leader, or humanitarian, intuitive, astrologer, or energy worker. But whatever you do, your purpose is simple: to help others feel seen, heard, and loved, to turn pain into beauty, to leave the world softer than you found it. Your soul's mission. You are not here to chase success. You are here to complete, to heal, to end what others began, to end cycles of generational trauma, bring closure to ancestral pain, let go of who you were told to be, and forgive, release, and rise. You are here to hold space for the broken parts of others and yourself. You are here to love without agenda, to grieve with grace, to show that endings aren't failures, they are sacred transitions. Healing themes for the ninth-born soul. Your soul work begins when you 1. Let go with love. Stop holding on to what hurts. Closure isn't always spoken. Sometimes it's a quiet choice to set yourself free. 2. Choose joy without guilt. Your happiness doesn't hurt anyone. You are allowed to feel light, even if the world feels heavy. 3. Protect your energy. You don't need to carry everyone's wounds. Be a healer, not a sponge. 4. Love without losing yourself. Love deeply, yes, but stay rooted in who you are. You are the home, not just the shelter. Affirmations for the nine-born soul. These are for your heart. Speak them often. I honor my sensitivity as strength. I release what no longer serves me, with love. I am safe to choose myself. Compassion changes the world. Endings are sacred. I embrace the cycle. I am love. I am healing. I am whole. Closing message, from my heart to yours, to the soul born on the 9th. You are the ending that brings a new beginning. The heart that forgives even when it's hard. The light that doesn't ask to be seen, but still guides others home. You were never meant to be like the rest. You were meant to feel more, to give more, to hurt more, but also to heal more. You are not broken, you are wide open. And that is sacred. Thank you for your depth. Thank you for your love. Thank you for being here, one last time before you rise into something new. This is Pandora, holding your heart with reverence and reminding you, you were born to love. You were born to complete. You were born to begin again. Until next time.